Here's a shocking reality that might make you question everything you think you know about professional golf. Rory McIlroy, one of the world's most accomplished players, is essentially starting from scratch with just 3 weeks to go before one of golf's most pressure-packed events. Ever since the Open Championship concluded, the Northern Irishman has been laser-focused on a single, all-consuming objective that's been keeping him up at night. The Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black is rapidly approaching, and McIlroy knows he's carrying the weight of European expectations on his shoulders. This week, you'll find McIlroy teeing it up at his home country's DP World Tour Irish Open, hosted at the prestigious K Club. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't just a casual hometown appearance. It's the opening salvo in a carefully orchestrated two-tournament strategy designed to sharpen his game before facing what many consider golf's most hostile environment. I genuinely believe the Europeans have an incredible opportunity this year to accomplish something truly extraordinary, McIlroy shared with the media on Wednesday, his voice carrying both excitement and the burden of realism. However, I won't sugarcoat it. This challenge will test every fiber of our being. Let's talk numbers that might surprise you. The home team advantage in the Ryder Cup isn't just psychological, it's mathematically devastating. The hosting side has dominated the last 5 competitions by an average margin of 6.6 points. That's not luck. That's the brutal combination of familiar course conditions and thousands of partisan fans, creating an atmosphere that can break even the most seasoned professionals. McIlroy enters this Ryder Cup as the grizzled veteran of the European squad, preparing for his 8th appearance in golf's most emotionally charged team competition. He understands better than anyone that capturing victory on American soil ranks among the most monumental accomplishments our sport has to offer. The Europeans haven't managed this feat since their memorable triumph in 2012, making the upcoming challenge even more daunting. But here's the part most people miss. European captain Luke Donald has made some fascinating decisions in assembling his 12-man roster. Earlier this week, Donald finalized his team selection, bringing back 6 battle-tested warriors from the victorious 2023 squad that dominated on home turf. McIlroy expressed genuine enthusiasm about the composition, stating he absolutely loves the team that Luke has put together. With 11 players returning from the squad that secured victory by 5 points just 2 years ago, there's an undeniable chemistry and proven track record. Now comes the moment of truth, translating preparation into performance under the brightest lights. The European momentum has been building beautifully. Justin Rose captured the opening FedEx Cup playoff event, while Tommy Fleetwood finally broke through with his maiden PGA Tour victory at the Tour Championship, ending the postseason on the highest possible note. Bob McIntyre has been playing inspired golf since his breakthrough at the U.S. Open, riding a wave of confidence that could prove invaluable in team play. And this is where McIlroy's situation becomes genuinely intriguing. Despite claiming 3 victories this season, his most recent triumph dates back to the Masters in April, an eternity in professional golf terms. His recent performances have been puzzling for a player of his caliber. At the BMW Championship, he openly admitted to striking the ball poorly, managing only a tie for 12th place. The Tour Championship proved even more frustrating, with his putting stroke abandoning him completely, resulting in a disappointing tie for 23rd. McIlroy's honest assessment of his current state reveals both vulnerability and determination. These next 2 weeks represent crucial opportunities to ensure my game reaches peak sharpness. However, I believe the only genuine test of readiness comes from placing yourself in contention, feeling the heat of pressure, and executing when Sunday's business end arrives. He continued with characteristic candor. Creating those winning opportunities for myself is absolutely essential. While actually capturing victory would be wonderful, I don't consider it absolutely mandatory before the Ryder Cup begins. What matters most is developing complete confidence in every aspect of my game as I look toward Bethpage. This raises some fascinating questions that go to the heart of professional golf psychology. Can a player truly peak at exactly the right moment? Or does sustained excellence require consistent tournament victories leading up to major events? McIlroy seems to believe in the former approach. But is he taking an unnecessary gamble with European Ryder Cup hopes hanging in the balance? What do you think? Should McIlroy be more concerned about his recent lack of victories? Or does his experience and natural talent make him the ultimate clutch performer regardless of current form? Is the pressure of being Europe's veteran leader actually helping or hindering his preparation? And perhaps most controversially, are the Europeans setting themselves up for heartbreak by believing they can overcome the historically dominant home field advantage at Bethpage? Share your thoughts and let's debate whether McIlroy's confidence is justified or dangerously misplaced.